Welcome, everyone, to Global Markets Radio Week Ahead YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Sunday, February the 27th, 2011, just about 5 p.m. Eastern. Markets pretty much in the FX world opening up relatively unchanged from Friday's close. We got Aussie down a little bit, New Zealand down a little bit, but spreads are pretty wide right now. But certainly everything else pretty much seeming relatively unscathed. But news over the weekend, pretty much we had Gaddafi's sons, as psychos as they are, pretty much coming out thinking that everything's going to be okay or that they're going to be able to hold on to some sort of power. I don't know what these guys are smoking, but I want some. Oh, baby. It's over for Gaddafi, pretty much. The question is, does he go out with genocide or does he go out basically with honor and dignity in a democratic way? That's pretty much it. Other countries, in my opinion, it's a domino effect. Other countries are going to fall. There have been reports of protests all over the Middle East. Jordan, even 2 people shot. So it's just a matter of time, unfortunately, in my opinion. But take a look at the charts, and again, we'll get to some of the numbers coming out this week. We got a ton of data coming out, people. A ton. A lot. A litany. Oh, baby. Just tomorrow, we got a laundry list of numbers coming out. Eurozone CPI, year on year, big number there. Remember, that's the only thing they're worried about in the Eurozone is inflation. They don't care about jobs, supposedly. Yeah, we get some numbers out of Japan, but I don't think that's really market-moving events. Canadian GDP, that should be interesting. I'm looking for a relatively good number. Oh, yeah. Even though U.S. GDP was down, business with China and the Far East, I think, is definitely making up for any slack in the U.S. I'm looking for a good number there. U.S. personal income, personal spending. Again, if you listen to Friday's show, I pretty much talk a lot about, but Chinese manufacturing PMI, I thought very interesting, the Chinese coming out saying they're looking for GDP growth of 7% now from their 11% over the course of the next 5 years. I thought that was very interesting. Now, anyone that thought that China was going to go for 11% for another 5 years on average is crazy. So you might think, oh, my goodness, this is terrible. Oh, my good, China downgrading GDP. They're doing it on purpose. They're guiding it. And you can't expect Chinese GDP to be that strong. You'll have too much inflation. So we get interest rate decisions out of Australia this week, out of Canada this week, and out of the Eurozone this week. We get U.S. non-farm payroll along with ADP and continuing claims, of course. So a lot of data. Australia's got a ton. So this to me is a very pivotal week. We got the beginning of March. The market's already bounced from its lows. We see here on the S&P, the market's bounced from almost 1290 to all the way up to 1320. We're getting very close to a Fibonacci level, people. Very, very, if I can find it, close. What the hell is it? There we go. You could do it from multiple levels. I would say you got to do it from here. And when you look at the Fibonacci of this whole move from 1180, we still haven't even begun to hit any form of real retracement levels. So I would say this market looks like it's going to roll back over. The big question is, where's it going to stall? And I would say 1330 is a big spot. Absolutely. But, one of the things, too, should we take out certain levels? Should we take out certain levels in the Fib from the big spots? I could be dead wrong. We could go back to the highs and go to the moon, Alice, right? You're not going to be able to see it that well. But just in this last move, I have to go with the hourly. But just in this last move, should we take out 1330, that's going to represent over the 61.8% retracement. We're going up. We take out 1340, we could be talking about 1380. To the moon, Alice. So while I'm not really calling for that, I could see us not double topping, but failing into this big bounce. Or I could see it's exploding and then maybe reversing. But certainly when you go from this move down here of 1180 up to 1340, we really haven't even pulled back that much. So again, I think it's going to be event-driven events. I think if things calm down in the Middle East, you should see a stock market that's higher. The numbers this week, I think, would probably be bullish. Inflation obviously is a concern. Oil, as we see here, daily chart. Actually, what am I saying? Remember, there's a week ahead. We do the weekly. Oh, baby. Oil chart on the weekly. We'll go back to the S&Ps, but gone. Like the wind. I would love a pullback to 93. I think oil is going way up. I think you could even measure this move from 70 even to 90, and that's 110. That's pretty much what I got, 110 on oil. That was always my target. Crude, if you look at the weekly chart, certainly you'd be saying, looks a lot different than the daily, Andrew. You're damn right it does. So again, if we do take out the highs of 1340 around there, that's going to be very bullish. If we don't, then obviously we got something. And we can look to sell the rally, 1330. Trade against that high, which I think we could be seeing a monster head and shoulders. There's your left shoulder. Here's the middle head, and we could be developing some sort of a right shoulder. Now, this is over a long period of time, obviously. But S&P's weekly chart, again, I would love to have seen some sort of, shooting star reversal. But take a look over here. Did we have it? No. And we went down for a period of weeks. So just because you didn't get your shooting star does not mean we cannot have topped out. So this is a very pivotal week. Big. Looking at gold. Again, I want to see gold possibly take out this whole channel line here. Should gold take out, that's about 1419, 1420. Gone like the wind. So there's a very big spot here. Huge. If gold takes out this whole 1420, it is gone. See you later. To the moon, Alice. Oh, baby. All right. Dollar index. That's euro sterling. Hang on. Let me switch. Thought I had it. Can you believe those Libyans? These guys are so Western, it's unbelievable. They're living in fantasy land. Their trust funds are gone. They had the nerve to even say they have no money abroad. All their assets, there's nothing to freeze. What are they? Crazy. Gaddafi. All right. Look at the dollar index weekly chart. Certainly, in my opinion, this is a crucial spot because, again, you see here, we're heading back down. We bounced. We should be heading back up here, but nothing is easy, is it? Right? So if we roll over, which, again, it looks like we might be, we could be talking easy measure the move back down to the lows. So dollar index to me is at a very critical spot. I think that if the stock market reverses and explodes, if the Eurozone is doing great, if New Zealand is coming out of their problems and the Chinese are still going to be relatively buying a lot of the stuff from the third worlds and global economy is looking good and corporate earnings are good, why not? Let's go back up. But if you believe that this turmoil is really going to cause some major problems with supply disruption, uncertainty. When there's uncertainty in the marketplace, people want to sell. And, PIMCO thinks that basically the dollar index is not going to be a safe haven currency, safe haven play. I don't know if I agree with that yet. I want to see us break through this whole 76 level. Should we take that out? Absolutely. Other than that, I still think the dollar index is going to hold. I think the stock market is in the process of topping out, and the dollar should rally. We'll see. Euro dollar, once again, this is the opposite, really, of the dollar index. Because, again, remember we spoke about that 76 level. Well, that's probably going to be right around here. The euro trading around 140. Should the euro trade around 140, and again, that's a different channel line. We got another one right here. Should the euro trade around 139.50, 140, that would mean dollar index probably taking out 76 to the downside. And then we're talking about a bigger move in the 70s, low 70s, in the Dixie. So euro dollar, to me, this is a crucial week. I think these levels right here, this whole 138.50 level is big. If we take that out, we'll go to 139.50 easy, and that's your big spot. But I'll tell you, with this flag, we take out this whole 138.50 level, people, we could be gone to the moon. So I do not discount the fact that we could have a reversal candle like this. But it just looks like we're going to have a move up. And a close above 138.50 in the euro dollar pair would be very bullish. Dollar yen, another one at a major spot. Any close below 81 and say goodnight. In my opinion, dollar yen is going down. We should have continuation. Could we reverse this week? Absolutely. But it looks like we're going lower first. But again, I want to see dollar yen below this key 81.40 level. Should we break through there, say goodnight, say hello to under 80 possibly. It could get ugly. Sterling. You would think actually that bond yields would be collapsing if that would be the case. And a stock market would be really selling off as well. So, this dollar yen weakness, I'm not so sure. It's not a blue horseshoe call. Oh, baby. I have no voice. I know. I'm trying. I think I'm getting a relapse. All right. Cable. Sterling dollar. Trying to break out. Weekly chart, certainly a little bit of an outside candle, but again, to me, the numbers were terrible. And this is a key spot in cable. Should we break through this whole support level under 160? I know it didn't line up, sorry. Under 160 would be horrible. And we break this whole uptrend momentum, and we might be right back into this whole range of 55 to 62. But again, time will tell. It's not over. This cable, if it does not close below 160, it's going to look pretty good. And again, any close above this whole 162.50, 163 level, it's gone, like the wind. Commodity currencies I like a little bit better, and the Swiss franc too. Dollar Swiss, weekly chart certainly does not look very good. Hopefully it's not freezing up on me now. Oh, come on. It is. Son of a bitch. Let's see if I get the New Zealand. Oh, people, it's freezing up on me. Well, what can I say? Let's see. Maybe I get that. Oh, nope. Try and switch it again. But you look at the Kiwi, you look at the Aussie, you look at the Loonie, this dollar Canada. Oh, there we go. So dollar Swiss, we take a look real quick. Again, big close below this whole 93. It rallies up here. It's a sale. There's a big break. I mean, look at the year. 3-year low. If I go back 10 years, it's even more. I don't want to chance it, though. Let me try and quicken this up a little bit. But dollar Swiss going lower. What's amazing to me is that people are actually saying the Swiss franc is a safe haven play, but the stock market's going up. So how does that make sense? It doesn't. Damn it. Let's try to do that again. No. Sorry, people. Sunday night, this only does not happen. The hell is going on? Kiwi, I think, bottomed. I like the Kiwi. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, there we go. Aussie. No. The hell is that? That's not good is what it is. That is not good. Well, I think that's it, people. All right, again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me at info@globalfxradio.com. Again, I think that when you look at some of these charts, when you look at what the markets are doing, this is a very big spot. I think the dollar index certainly could get to that 76.10 level. I think the S&P tries to make a run for a double top, but I think at the end we could be seeing a double top in the S&Ps. But listen, you know me. I'm not going to sit here and just be caution to the wind and be short the S&Ps when they're taking out the highs. We take out 1340, we're gone. You got to get long. If not, I think, we don't take out that 61.8% retracement on the S&P. I think it's safe to be long the dollar. Hopefully that's that 76.10 level. The euro gets to 139.50. Those will be gorgeous reversal spots. Oh, baby. So that's it. All right. Any questions, feel free to email me, info@globalfxradio.com. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you will ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good week, people. Check out my daily audio. Bye-bye.